Let us move on to the next question. So the question is, can a record class implements an interface? So this is an interesting question. Let's try to deep dive into this question with an example. Here I have a record called customer with name and amount, and I have this billable as an interface. I'm implementing billable. There is no error. It's perfectly fine because record is also a type of a class. Class can implement the interface without any issues. So this is the first part of the question. Let's say what will happen is normally in interview, he'll make it more complex. Follow up maybe, let's say if this is class, can a record extend? Can a record extends another class? No, it's basically complaining about this missing body because it's a normal class. In normal class, we should have some body. We can't have an abstract method. So that's why it was complaining. That is fixed. So there is some logic here. Okay. So there is some logic here. Okay. We are getting an error here. Record cannot extend another class. You can ask me if record is a class, class can extend other class, right? That is the thing we know. But why record class cannot extend another class? So this should be the follow-up question which should come to your mind. Okay, because if it is a record is a class, then it should follow the behavior of a class. It is following behavior of the class, but what will happen is record class internally extends java.lang.record already. So whenever you create this record class, right, it internally extends this java.lang.record. So one extend is already done. So as you know, a class can extend only one class, no more than one class, to avoid the diamond shape problem. So that's why a record cannot extend another class. So this is the second variation of the problem. So interviewer may ask another variation. Is it possible for a normal class to extend the record? So even though we know the concept fully, we'll get confused here. We'll say it is possible because record is also a class. So normal class can extend the record class. But if you know clearly, right, record is a special type of class. It is used to create an immutable object. Means what? Class will be declared as final internally. So we can't extend the final class. This is how you have to think. So a class cannot extend the record. If I hover on it, you will get that error. Cannot inherit from the final customer, because for us it is a record here. Internally it is a final class to make it immutable. So none of the other class can extend the record class, because what will happen is even though we know the concept, right, when interviewer asks the follow-up question, we get confused, we'll give the wrong answer. So this is how you have to make your fundamentals strong. Then only you can work well and answer well in the interviews also. Let's move on to the next question. I hope it's very clear. Let's move on to the next question. So answer is record can implement an interface, but it cannot extend another class because record is already implicitly extending java.lang.record. I hope it's very clear. Let's move on to the next question.